To my first piece, it's called A Mother's Apology. It's me apologizing to my inner child. So here we go. It's been said the apple never falls too far from the tree. Yet I always question if maybe that apple was running from mirror transparency, afraid to identify with trace that betrays. Like everything old doesn't become new again, just a full cycle of living and survival. I question, do we ever run from what we don't want to become? Falling right by the roots of the tree, mirror reflecting our truths. Swallowing hope has never been pleasant for one to do. And as I write these words, I keep thinking of you. The child I could never parent. Apparently, I decided to leave because being responsible for you was an inconvenience to me. I know you'll define that as rude, more like a harsh truth, but see, trauma has never been a pretty picture to paint or see through. I can't give you a reason without the why behind it. Like lost time, we can never rewind, crying tears that would never lead to solutions, baby. I apologize for your unanswered questions. I know there's things you wanted me to address, confused in my struggle to undress these problems within you and I, just for you to get a reply. Causing this divide between you and I, tried to add someone feeling that would add up to some of my value. Only it multiplied my insecurities, leaving no remainder of love left to give to you. I apologize for the people that stood over you. Because of me being too understanding, distorted views made it difficult for me to fully understand you, my inner child. I apologize for abandoning you, misusing you, because I could never ban my daddy issues from developing. Trying to find houses in every empty vessel, hoping their heart for my tears would be a tissue. My papa was great at mountain climbing his way out of responsibilities by bouncing from home to home. So you can only imagine how triggered I get at Rolling Stones. Love can be someone's kryptonite who grew up on survival. So loving you has never been a clear picture for me to comprehend. It's more like smoke and mirrors. See, my mother was great at magic. She could paint illusions of love while disappearing in between acts. She had so much to prove, leaving me to nurture my own wounds. And I promised the last thing I ever wanted to be was a jack of all trades and master of none to you. I admit it. I'm great at having these apologies in the backseat of my pocket, screaming to be released. When I know my selfish pride will never let me. I know I poured love into the invisible parts of you, yet now I'm willing to dive deep into this accountability, hoping this apology will repair the root of you. May you know that you are safe and secure with me. May you always know that you are worthy. And as I hold you close, hoping that forgiveness in these words will kiss places deep on your body that I call. Know that I love you, Queen. Sincerely, a mother's apology.
I came here to spit poems. Where is it that my pen leads? To pain, pleasure, understanding, or apologies, possibly to hypocrisy. Am I my pen or is my pen me? Are we one and the same? Am I simply a sum of words drenched in my ink? Why can't I speak? How I feel normally can't be conveyed in normal conversations. I sing when I'm elated. I rap when I feel angsty. I write no matter what's to be stated because, baby, I get to deeper layers. Hell, I'm a Scorpio who was put on set. I'm used to being encrypted. Whether it be community revolution in progress, the revolution that is to commune within love, or the progress of my own self revolution, I do this. It's my best form of communication. Can be real what I'm saying. You can think that it's fakeness. Take this with a salt grain or light your flame like match to rag soaked in grain, like a grain and with to my being. I'm not some human being still, but I'm still being human as I'm moving through this existence at high speeds, limited by my unlimited access. Like I've reached my 61st gigabyte. Tell the AT&T of life to bite me. I'm no gigapet. You can't box me in, and the box I'm in can't be chained to key no matter what doors is opening. The sky is no limit to me. My capacity be ethereal in nature, meaning I be MC, meaning this MCB light as a rock engulfed in a black hole singularity, theoretically stretching me into the infancy of my infinite, returning to infiltrate your finites on this finite with the expression of my penmanship. Again, my question is, where is it that my pen leads? Pain, pleasure, understanding or apologies, possibly the hypocrisy. Am I my pen or is my pen me? Or are we one and the same? Am I simply the sum of words drenched in my ink, or am I the message that I share when I most need it?
So they call me Mr. Two Times, Mr. Kill 'em with two lines. King Gemini, so it's not just one, but two sides. I got the spoken word shit on my back, like I got two spines. Poetry so deep that it's light. I got two minds. Words penetrate your soul silently, like they B9. I keep 16 and one in the head, like I B9. Pen looking like a semi-automatic, firing off metaphors and similes, leaving you bleeding out black ink. So stop playing with me before I turn you to a poem. Stop playing with me before I turn you to a poem. Hey, bitch, I'm attractive. Can't fuck with you no more. I'm fasting. Ugh. What's his name? Stand up guy. Stand on business. Step on necks. Stand up, then twist it. What's his name? See, they call me Mr. Two Chains. Make sure you put award nominated after his name. Mr. Two Bracelets, and I ain't talking handcuffs, I'm breaking generational curses. So if you ain't noticed, I'm taking this shit personal. I'm one of Tweeter's sons, so I'm leaving out of here with something. South side of 65, representing for the bottom of the Mason-Dixie line. Bottom line, this poetry shit is mine, and you got another thing coming. If you think you coming in mine, pause, and taking what's mine. Now, I've already said it one time, so don't make me say it a second time. Because if I got to put on the ski mask, and I guess I'm on demon time. Now, I'm known as Mr. Southside. Better yet, Mr. 6'5". If my people call, then I gotta ride. They point in that direction, the whole block get laid down and nobody survives. So you better stay on the good side of the Gemini, because that other side be on demon time, and I stand on business, and that's why they call me stand-up guy. See, I'm a poet. So of course I'm always dressed in black. I'm a poet. Of course, my bars will get your shoulder tapped. I'm a poet. Of course, I'm gonna overreact. I'm a poet. Of course, once I start spitting, you're gonna feel attacked. And see, when people hear poet, they think I won't get active, like my life wasn't a live action, like becoming a poem doesn't warrant panic, like poetry and mental instability doesn't go hand in hand and lock fingers. Because see, my wordplay so immaculate that I can cuss you out without being explicit. But on the other hand, I can make a solid woman drip. So if you want to keep your girl, you better keep your girl away from Mr. Steal Your Girl, because he just so happens to be a poet. Because see, I can paint pictures with words, so what do you think I could do with an obituary? My thoughts are melodic and operation of oxymorons, the way I turn pain into masterpiece. I'm surgical with this pen, Jake, the way I masterpiece. Alonzo with the way that I can go into the jungles of these poetic streets, and you think you can do this shit to me? See, with this pen and paper, I'll be making poems out of all you bitches. You'll be waking up in my notebook by the time I'm finished. King Kong ain't got shit on me. So once I start beating on my chest, you better take it as a warning to make your next move your best, because this ain't checker, this is chess. So watch what comes out of your neck, because my nerves too bad for idle threats. There's a few more screws missing since the last time I checked, and I can count on one hand how many fucks I got left. You don't want a beef with a poet. And to all you poets, you better keep it poetry before I test your poems for integrity. If I find out that you're writing artificially, then you'll end up on someone's TV due to that epiphany. But let me get back to my piece, because see, I'm on that type of time. Because I come from a time where there was no TikToks, we was outside, where the thugs and the thieves thrive. Intense times, twisted truths, where trust takes a drive, down twisted streets, where trouble lies, where tension and temptation intertwines, where staying in your lane means more than staying in the lines, where minding the business that pays you can save your life, where even for civilians, the street rules apply, where there's no Michael Orr covering your blind side, because little Michael just earned his horns and he on demon time. But it's also where Pro Tools are like what got Tamir Rice killed, where the litter looks like what Michael Brown's body was filled with, where George Floyd treatment happens on a regular basis. And the people that's supposed to help us fear us, so survival is based on maneuvering the demons that resemble us. So before you beef with a poet, make sure you think before you get impulsive. Because you're not dealing with a being, you're dealing with a collective of experiences that molded them into aggression. And that tranquility that they display, oh, that's just a representative, not the definition of their existence. So before you judge a book by its cover, make sure you read the
Patient is
page.
what you about to get out of me. All right. I remember I tend to be forgetful. Love being elephant, for I grow tired of not being a terabyte hard drive in the wake of my reality. I want to remember the things that eternities are made of. My mind used to hold the building blocks of our universe, souls existing between worlds, worlds remaining even if hanging in balance of our connection. We are not perfection. I guess that's why we image but not God. I had a revelation that can't be found in traditional biblical texts. Let's call this the book of less said, and less said left well enough alone, but I found you can't align the stars with silence. I've been thinking and dreaming of how we used to grab space and play with the elements like driving Miss Daisy. I need to pull over and mid water. Pissing you off was never meant to be placed on this road that we've taken. My face tears when I think of the way we were. The cosmos no longer bend to my will. It's not the same as before. We hold a separate power united. How dare I allow such divide? We used to multiply the ether, such unknown matter. When dealing with the matters of the heart, you mattered from the start. I mishandled your heart, but I never meant to drop. Picking up the cherries wouldn't allow for us to be down for the count, counted down the last ounce of this here dope shit we allowed the world to take on. I must supply the flame to our names, being reunited in whatever capacity the celestials allow for me. Whatever, whatever, whatever equivalent exchange could bring, I will work out this alchemy and sacrifice happily.
Just wanted you to love me. Okay. All right. So this piece is out of my self-published book, No Apologies. It's my story. So here we go. I used to wonder what it felt like looking into the devil's eyes until I found out I was sleeping with that motherfucker personally. One dose of you was always dangerous limits. But are you even aware of the toxic spell you have over me? That my body yearns for the passionate pain you inflict upon me. It's like I'm addicted to this game of Russian roulette that I'm playing on my heart. Suicide with my own feelings because tunnel vision's always focused only on you. Walking past red flags with a war I'm having with myself. See, my mind is steady trying to leave while my heart is still trying to learn what beating apart from you even means. How can something so bad feel so good? Nah, fuck that. Can't allow myself to reflect on the past, so I smoked these trees to release all the memories of weed, but it was really an I, because I gave too much of myself to you, trying to make a better version of you, giving you my best while you only gave me your worst, giving second chances to fictional truths your good mouthpiece only spoke rehearsed. You said I was never ride or die, but my loyalty lied with you more than myself. You said I was a selfish bitch, but they say we hate was really a reflection of ourselves. I just wanted you to love me. Or maybe I wanted to love someone so much more than I could ever love myself, but big hearts get fed the fuck up too. And yes, you got good dick that you know how to hit with, but that doesn't take away from the fact you still an average nigga doing average nigga shit. You always said if I ever left, I would regret it. But we all know it sure lost my game. See, it took a female to make you feel like the man that you could never be. Now, ain't that a shame? I just wanted to be at peace with you. But you only wanted me to keep settling for just a piece of you. And that wasn't good enough for me, so I had to say peace to you.
Lately, my entire life feels like one big transition. The theme of this season seems to be a juxtaposition, finding myself while losing my mind. I'm trying to balance the two. Getting in touch with the old me while making room for the new. I'm leaning more into the new me, though, because I don't want to get caught in my old ways. Trying to evolve while trying to heal is like finding good in the bad days. See, the duality of the journey means ending things as you start. Your whole life finally coming together just as it's falling apart. And it's all true, yet it's all false. The more you keep digging, you see. You ain't never been restricted, but you never been free.